We've talked a lot about essence and the three advisors in this online community, and I wanted to give you a little physical practice so that you can drop in and use this video whenever you want. Once you get used to just kind of doing it, gosh, you can do it anywhere you're feeling separated, you're feeling anxious, when I say separated, I feel that separation from the essence of you when we're whirling around in our thoughts and emotions or physical sensations. So the first part of this is physical, and it's getting into that Wuji posture. Once you get this, you can immediately go into it without anybody really knowing. You're just standing. But it's feet hip-width apart, knees slightly bent. The hips are level, so you're not tilting them forward or rolling them back and tucking under. You're really just standing, feeling the weightedness of the tailbone kind of dropping you in. Your shoulders are aligned right over your hips and the crown of your head. It is the highest point. You just kind of drop in. One of the guides that I have used, and I can't remember who I learned this from, but you take your fist and you place it on your clavicles and place your fist right in near the top of your sternum and put the thumb on one clavicle and your pinky on the other one and just reach up. And if you can touch your chin, generally that's the place where your crown is your highest. If you're not touching your chin, generally the crown of your head is back a little bit. And if you're too far forward, then the back of your head is up high. This is a general rule, so it's kind of good to check it out in a mirror or have somebody else take a look at you. So when you get into this position, feet hip-width apart, knees soft, level hips, shoulders relaxed and aligned over the hips, and the crown of the head lifted, then there are no kinks in the hose. When this feels pretty good, that's a good path for the chi to be able to flow. And you can get this sensation of being magnetically lifted. And what ends up happening when you feel this is, oh my gosh, the jaw relaxes. All of the vertebra, all the way from the atlas and axis, way up in the top, in the center of the head, all the way down. It just feels like, there can be space in between each one. The shoulders relax and kind of open up, and the clavicles aren't feeling so tight. It releases any tangles in your shoulders. It just allows everything to kind of all the way down. I'm not really sure what translates to, but that's what I use. So you're feeling like you're being held here. At the same time, you feel this gentle draw from the earth. Underneath both feet, there is this sensation of being lifted and being rooted. And it makes being here on earth simply effortless. Like, I'm being held. I am rooted. When you feel like you've got your body into this position, it just feels so nice and open and relaxed. And you just breathe. Now the breath has room because there's space. Because you feel this tetheredness and this rootedness, like you're between two magnetic areas and you're just floating between both. So take a moment and just feel yourself breathing easily. And if you notice that your chest is rising and falling and you're still doing some chest breathing, that's okay. If you can drop it into the low belly and expand there, feeling the diaphragm lowering down as you inhale and coming back up as you exhale. This is just a really lovely position to begin taiji physically. But we still have 2 more areas to explore. The physical energy and area is in the lower belly. That's the lower dantian. We can drop right into that. As we're held here, you can almost feel like the pelvis is a seat that you can relax in. But we're going to move our awareness up from the lower dantian to the middle dantian. And that's our middle dantian. I know for other people it's in a different place, but the middle dantian recognizes and informs us about our mood, our emotions, the feelings that we're having. So as we stand here comfortably at ease, you may notice that just like a domino, the emotional center is a little quieter from whatever it was before. This is how the dantians are interdependent. And sometimes it's really easy to just get right into the physical, and the other 2 dantians follow along. Sometimes we work in different directions, so just simply notice. And as you breathe in and out, see if you can bring the same sense of ease to this area as you've done to the body. And noticing that when the emotions are just a little more neutral, how it affects the body. That the body isn't agitated because of the mood or emotions that are there. That when the emotions are feeling a little more neutral or content or at peace, it's reflected in the body. Our nervous systems go into rest and digest. So take a few breaths, expanding and contracting and just allowing it to be nice and easy, and feeling that ease in the middle dantian, in the heart. Massaging this area as the lungs fill and release. And while we have this practice and we've moved from the lower dantian to the middle, now we're going to just move our awareness up to the upper dantian. Just being aware that maybe already the mind is quieted. Simply that domino effect of these 3 interdependent energy areas. Just watching thoughts. Maybe it's really quiet. Maybe a thought comes in and you notice, it elevated that middle dantian or the lower dantian. And then you go back to watching these thoughts or images like clouds going across the sky. And you find that they really don't have that much effect when you're watching. When all three of these facets of us are quieter, that's the real Wuji. Stillness in these areas. They are prepared. But I want you to explore one more part of you. And that part of you is the watcher, the one that is witnessing the lower dantian, the middle dantian, the upper. That's that place of essence. See if you can really occupy that place. The true you. The origin. The sage watcher. Take the rest of this time and just breathe in this place of the true depth of Wuji posture. And when you feel complete, you can stay as long as you'd like. But when you feel complete, just simply feel that core of you, bringing your feet together, and with your next available inhale, just do a simple clean close by breathing in and letting the hands float up, and then as they turn and come down in front of you, exhaling out. Just take some time, even after you choose to close, to just pause. Feeling, being in this center, this essence of you. Thanks for practicing with me.